Hi, welcome back to this week's report. You know, the weather has been a roller coaster ride to say the least. Extreme cold temperatures and of course the warm up this week. And the bite has kind of followed that same pattern, you know. When it's in the deep freeze, it slows down. Fish are biting during peak periods. You get away from those peak periods and it's just onesie twosies. You know, the one thing we've been doing is we've been hunkering people down in the otters. They're catching fish throughout the daytime hours, but primarily deep. You know, we're fishing off the deep edges, whether it's the deep edges of gravel, mud, kind of off the transition line. As soon as you get towards morning or evening, during the peak feeding period times, we just slip right back on the brake. So we move the otters down the brake and set them up and just keep moving along. You know, that's the name of the game. Whether it's cold or warm, you gotta stay on the move. I think for the most part, you know, the reason that these walleyes are keying in on this deeper water during the day is bait. As you can see on my screen, there's lots of bait fish coming up as I'm jigging. That's a great sign. Anytime we've gotten into these areas where we're seeing lots of bait, lo and behold, the walleyes aren't far behind. As you can see, the ice has gotten a lot thicker because of the cold temps, and you know, a lot of the resorts are allowing vehicle traffic, wheelhouses. Make sure you're calling ahead. Obviously use extreme caution on ice at all times, but you know, it's business as usual here on Mille Lake. I can't believe all the wheelhouses that were out last weekend. It's incredible to see the amount of people that came out to the lake. The fishing has been fairly decent, especially on the warmer days. These cold front days been a little bit tough, but if you're staying out in that deeper water during the midday hours and then keying in on structure on top or even the top edge, mornings and evenings, you're gonna catch a lot more fish. As always, I'm Tony Roach, and we'll see you on the ice.